Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. It's another beautiful day in the Lowcountry. I'm Betsy McDaniel in for Allie McNair today, and here are today's headlines. Thanks to a watchful customer, 2 Florida men have been arrested for trying to install credit card skimmers at the Pilot gas station in Hardyville. Ramon Garcia of Miami and Eduardo Chavez of Hialeah, Florida have been charged with felony criminal possession of financial card forgery devices. The customer saw the men trying to install the skimmers and flagged down Hardyville patrol officers, who arrested the pair and found more equipment in their car. Skip Hoagland is a well-known name when it comes to making his presence known in town council meetings, often railing against the way the towns of Hilton Head and Bluffton are running things. In most meetings, he is given his 3 minutes to speak and then asked to sit down. In Tuesday night's Bluffton Town Council meeting, he didn't stop speaking, nor did he sit down, and ended up being hauled out of the meeting by Police Chief Joe Babkowitz. He has been charged with disruption after being warned during a verbal confrontation with Mayor Lisa Selka, whom Hoagland has lost lawsuits to in the past. A lot of folks moved to the Lowcountry from Southern Ohio, but one of them brought along his typewriter and became a legend as an author. John Jakes, who wrote over 80 books, mostly historical fiction, and was the first author to have 3 books on the New York Times bestseller list in the same year. Volumes 2, 3, and 4 of his series, The Kent Family Chronicles, has passed away in Florida at the age of 90. The State House debated for only 2 days before approving a $13.8 billion spending plan, giving teachers and many state employees, including law enforcement officers, a $2,500 raise. And state employees won't see a health care premium increase for the next decade. Bridge repair gets $200 million of the new budget, and Medicare and Medicaid get nearly $2 million as well. Also, state college tuitions have been frozen for a 5th straight year. The budget now goes to the state Senate. On the heels of the Murdaugh case, and after TV documentaries brought his name up again, Stephen Smith's mother has opened a GoFundMe page to try and raise money for an independent autopsy of her son, who was found in the middle of a Hampton County road at the age of 19, 8 years ago. The State Law Enforcement Division reopened an investigation into Smith's death after uncovering new evidence while investigating the murders of Maggie and Paul Murdaugh. Another name that comes up frequently when speaking of the Murdaughs is Gloria Satterfield, the family's housekeeper who died on their property in 2018. SLED has said they want to exhume her body to look further into that case as well. The media sources on your screen will have more information on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. And now here's Justin Jarrett with what happened last night in the Lowco.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. Another night, another walk-off win for the Beaufort Eagles baseball team. The day after Carter Bowersox doubled in the tying run and swiped home for the win to open region play against Philip Simmons, the Eagles were back at it last night for a non-region matchup with West Ashley, and they walked it off again. Beaufort was down 1 going to the 7th when catcher Hudson Mullen hit a laser beam off the left field fence to plate the tying and winning runs and give the Eagles their 6th straight win. Good times on the Isle of Ladies. Across town at Battery Creek, the Dolphins were just getting started against Hilton Head Christian Academy when things came to a crashing halt. Hunter Smith laced a ball to right field to push across 2 runs in the bottom of the 1st, but he was trying to stretch it into a triple and seemed to forget it's not football or wrestling season anymore. 3 Sports Star had a momentary lapse of judgment, and by rule, everyone who leaves the dugout is ejected, and that was just about everybody. So after some discussion, umpires said we all go home. Nobody wins. In other action around the Lowco, Wade Hampton rallied for 4 runs in the 7th to beat Colleton County 9-7. Finney and Rooney had 3 knocks and 2 RBIs to lead Hilton Head Prep past John Paul II, and Nico Martucci hit a moonshot for Bluffton's lone run in a loss at Class 5A Power Berkeley. On the softball diamond, Battery Creek routed Hilton Head High 22-7. Brooke Crosby was 3 for 5 with a double, a homer, and 4 RBIs for the Dolphins, and JP2 won 15-5 at Edisto. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks, Justin. And now I'm going to hand it over to Maria for a look at our chilly weather.
Thanks, Betsy. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we'll see a bit more rain and cooler temperatures going into this weekend and continuing into next week. Taking a look at Friday, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a storm rolling through later in the evening. Hilton Head's give a high of 70, a low of 57. Bluffton's give a high of 72, a low of 53. And Beaufort's give a high of 72 and a low of 54. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 7:31 and sunset's going to be at 7:32. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 1:32 p.m. and high tide's going to be at 6:21 p.m. Taking a look into the weekend, a little bit into next week. Saturday, we are going to see showers in the morning, but they should be clearing up by the afternoon. We'll be staying clear the rest of the day with highs in the 60s and lows in the 50s. Come Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy and cooler with the highs only getting into the 50s and lows are going to stay in the 40s. And then come Monday, it's going to be cloudy, breezy, and cooler with some scattered showers throughout the day and into the evening. The temperatures are going to be highs in the 50s and lows in the 40s. That's it for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria, and we'll be back in just a moment to learn about a cybersecurity workshop that's coming to TCL. Don't go away.